Dan Hooker isn't one to shy away from a challenge. The New Zealander, known as the Hangman, has his sights set on a showdown with Conor McGregor. With Michael Chandler opting for a rematch against Charles Oliveira, Hooker sees a golden opportunity. He firmly believes a fight against him would be far more beneficial for McGregor's legacy than another go at Chandler. Fresh off a dominant victory over Matthias Gamrot, Hooker has solidified his place among the lightweight elite. His ranking, combined with his aggressive fighting style and never-back-down attitude, makes him the perfect foil for McGregor's explosive offense. A fight between these two would be a guaranteed firefight, a spectacle that would have fans on the edge of their seats from the opening bell. For McGregor, it's a chance to remind the world of his greatness against a dangerous opponent. For Hooker, it's an opportunity to etch his name in the history books by taking out a legend. Michael Chandler's decision to pursue a rematch with Charles Oliveira has left many scratching their heads, including Dan Hooker. While Chandler's desire to avenge his previous loss is understandable, Hooker questions the strategic value of this move. A win over Oliveira could potentially catapult him back into title contention. However, Hooker points out the unpredictable nature of the fight game, especially at the highest level. There are no guarantees in MMA, and even a dominant win for Chandler doesn't guarantee a smooth path to the title. The lightweight division is a shark tank, with hungry contenders constantly vying for their shot at gold. Hooker also questions what Oliveira gains from this rematch. As the former champion, Oliveira has already proven his mettle against Chandler. The question remains, is the Chandler rematch the best move for either fighter? While the MMA world buzzes about the potential Chandler-Oliveira rematch, Dan Hooker sits back with a quiet confidence. He knows something they don't. Hooker has something up his sleeve, a major development in his career that he's keeping tightly under wraps. Though he remains tight-lipped about the specifics, his words hint at a fight of significant magnitude. This isn't just any fight, it's an opportunity that Hooker believes surpasses the magnitude of Chandler's current pursuit. Hooker's silence speaks volumes, leaving fans and pundits alike speculating about the identity of his next opponent. One thing is certain: Dan Hooker is on the cusp of something big. Charles Oliveira, the former champion with a penchant for submissions and a knack for thrilling comebacks, finds himself in a peculiar position. Michael Chandler, hungry for redemption, is knocking on his door, demanding a rematch. While Chandler's motivations are clear: avenge the loss, secure a title shot, Oliveira's gains from this rematch are murkier. Hooker, ever the astute observer, points out the inherent volatility of high-level MMA. Any fighter, on any given night, can emerge victorious. For Oliveira, a second victory over Chandler would solidify his status as a top contender, but it wouldn't necessarily be a giant leap forward. He's already beaten Chandler. The question for Oliveira isn't about skill or capability, it's about risk versus reward. Is a rematch the most strategic use of his time and energy? Dan Hooker's challenge to Conor McGregor is about more than just rankings and title shots. It's about legacy. Both fighters, in their own right, have left an indelible mark on the sport. McGregor, the Irish superstar, captivated the world with his brash personality and electrifying fighting style. Hooker, the gritty New Zealander, has built a reputation as a relentless warrior. For Hooker, it's an opportunity to topple a legend, to etch his name in the history books as the man who defeated Conor McGregor. The lightweight division, arguably the most competitive weight class in MMA, is a whirlwind of talent and ambition. Fighters like Islam Makhachev, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, and Beneil Dariush are all vying for their shot at the title. Dan Hooker, with his recent victory and his sights set on Conor McGregor, is right in the thick of the mix. His challenge to McGregor, should it come to fruition, could have a ripple effect on the entire division. A win for Hooker would catapult him into superstardom, setting up potential title fights and lucrative matchups. The lightweight division, always unpredictable and always exciting, is on the cusp of a new era. Fighters like Dan Hooker are leading the charge, pushing the boundaries of the sport and captivating audiences worldwide.